Welcome back for episode 2 of my Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain Tactical Espionage Operations playthrough. Last time we left off, I think I just escaped from the hospital after all that crazy crap happened. So, just gonna jump back into it and see what happens next. Here we go. I'm hoping it's saved because I didn't exactly hit A at the end of the scene. Because I was worried it would play the next cutscene or whatever. I didn't want to do that yet. Exactly where we left off last time. The ground exploded for no apparent reason, and we fell down. But I'm really glad the horse made it. Big Boss has seen better days, that's for sure. Alright. Current heroism. Oh crap. Come on. What in the hell?
My name's Ocelot. Big Boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance.
Big Boss is very lanky.
First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
What, you can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Reds' 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. The squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and minutes off to a logger. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks. The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now it's 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Ha!
I don't just own a boat. I own a tanker. So I'm assuming the guy that was helping me inside the hospital was Ocelot? Just all bandaged up? Oh shit, what? Reloading's a lot harder now. Oh, what? It's missing a finger though. I guess that's better than missing an entire hand. You did it. You watched the cutscene.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
What the hell?
Getting used to it?
Oh yeah, it's like a fragment or something that's stuck in my head. Big Boss is a lot more quiet.
After 9 years on ice, Solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces. Should be the perfect warm-up. Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid. You see Wandi on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Marker placed.
Got your binoculars? Or should I say, int scope? See the village? Straight ahead? A little to the left. A little to the left.
Oh wait, what?
Look up. To the right.
Is that it?
A little
No.
to the left.
No.
To the right.
Nope.
Have you spotted the village?
Yes.
Zoom in
Looks-
closer. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village. The Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
On that village? Okay. But oh, left trigger. Okay.
Marker
Good.
placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. They'll be
I get
missing.
my own shades too.
And
Oh,
there is
they're
only
really
hope of getting them back.
Cas gear. Let me twirl my gun
Now
real
go!
quick.
Let the legend come back to life.
Whoa, what the hell? I'm always interested to see like where they go. Alright. Just magically disappeared. Hold on a second. So the village I marked. Probably, alright, let's see. Let's go check out this village.
Marker placed.
Wait, what's the best way to get there? There's a road, looks like up ahead. I could go to the left. Change hiding position. That's a very awkward control. Oh, I don't have to hold A. Okay. How do I speed it up? X. Anything else I can do? Shoot. Reload. Wise, get off.
Yeah.
This game looks really nice. Alright. I don't exactly want to ride straight into town. Looks like it branches off a bit.
Yeah.
Caution.
You're heading outside the mission area.
What?
Caution. You are about to leave the mission area.
I thought he said this, like, go explore other places first. Well, fine. That one is actually flashing, though. Maybe that's the one.
They've got Miller locked up in that town.
Oh, okay.
But we
I
don't
see.
know his exact location.
So I have to go. What? What was that? Oh.
A few days ago, Miller was taken through
Okay,
there.
so that's
en
the
route
side of
towards
town I have to
Dewadayar.
go through. I thought it was
The
more. I
transport log might still be around somewhere.
thought it was more open than that. See if I can cut through these mountains.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah.
Oh, now you want to jump right when we get to the lift. That's cool. Alright. This looks like it might be a good post. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get off here. Stay here, little boy. Where's their pet button? Pet horse? Alright. Wait, what? Hand yourself, go prone, stay still, press Y. Interesting. You have any guards? There's some guards.
That's marking. Focus on a thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map. It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
I don't see too many guards here. Just a guy on this side over here by the MG, and the other guy that's just walking around over here. I assume they got one guy on each side of town. Not too much as far as walking patrols looks like.
How about it? Can you see the village from there? Use the binoculars to recon the place.
Yes, I just did that. How about this area here? What is that? I might be able to sneak in on this side. Is my horse following me? No. It just sounds like someone's following me. Try and do this as stealthily as I can. I got some kind of water pump here. That was a lot louder than I was expecting it to be. There's something in here.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
What do they do?
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
What's throwing me off is how loud Snake, or Big Boss footsteps are. And they're not like thuds, it's like, oh, there's a car. No, there's someone definitely walking. Let me check this room for supplies. Nothing. I wonder if I should bother taking out that guard. I don't really. Maybe not. Let's see if I can creep up on this roof. Oh, there's someone right there. Someone over there.
sun will set.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
Oh, I think it's obvious I'm gonna have to take that guy out. Let's see if I can track him. Pretty sure I hit him, didn't I? There we go.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight. Antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
Give me your tapes. For my Walkman.
Слышал, о чем говорила женщина рядом от электростанции?
Нет, что за женщина?
Не знаем, что с ней. Но говорят, она голая.
Голая? Да нахуй.
Серьезно? Значит, что она не местная.
Если видишь ее, скажи мне.
То не проблема. Она исчезает так же быстро, как и появляется.
Что значит исчезает?
Никто не смог подойти к ней достаточно близко, чтобы поговорить.
Похоже на привидение.
Слушай, привидение или нет, я бы не отказался.
Точно. Ладно, так быть.
Is that?
You have arrived at your destination.
So you picked up an intel file.
Extraction.
Now we know where Miller is.
Base.
I'm marking it on your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
Oh, I got a suppressor, sweet. Alright, well I guess I'm done here. I can just go out the same way I came. Oh fuck.
Planning to walk the whole wilderness on foot? Use your horse.
Wait, so what did I get?
You were hospitalized in Dekelia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction. You got moved from Cuba's Little America right into Cyprus's Little Britain. Why Dekelia? The UK and the US remain close allies. The last place Cypher would think to look for you is inside their own system. That's what kept you safe in British military hospital for 9 years. The safest place from a whale is inside its own belly. You were a regular Geppetto. Well, it wasn't Pinocchio who led me out to safety. So who was that guy? Cypher went so far as to attack British territory, burning their own ally. That's how badly they wanted you dead. He said I was in a British military hospital. But the doctor had a Greek accent. They hire locally. Easier to trust them. Dekelia is also home to Greek Cypriots, after all. What about the Turks? They haven't returned to the south. Not yet. The Cyprus dispute is still a long way from resolved. The country is just as split as it was in '74. Turkish Cypriots in the north, Greek Cypriots in the south. Between them, the Green Line, the UN established. And Dekelia sits right on top of it. It does. Part of the buffer zone between the two groups. Another reason it was the perfect place to hide you. Easy to spot any outsiders snooping around. So how do things stand? Last year, the Turks declared that the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus is an independent state, though it's only Turkey that recognizes it. In the past, the Greeks and Turks lived side by side in the same villages. There are reasons to fight. Those came from the outside. Greece, Turkey, Britain, America, they all had their own stake in pitting the two sides against each other. But once you spark something like this, it's impossible to control. Both sides build up grudges like debt, without the foresight to see that each act of revenge just fans the flames, and then it's too late for other nations to rush in with peace talks.
The embers keep on smoldering. Each nation's arrogance only breeds anarchy. The world is paralyzed by this hunger for revenge. Cyprus is no different.
Anytime you need advice, just give me a call.
You're up.
We're changing ships.
We can't go sailing the Suez in a whaler.
The Suez Canal. When did they reopen it?
Not long after you were attacked. Once they finished sweeping it for mines after the Arab-Israeli conflict. Can you stand? We're going to transfer to a container ship for passage through the Suez. Our destination is Pakistan, Afghanistan's neighbor to the south. There we disembark and head via Peshawar to the Zero Line, the border. We'll travel to the Khyber Pass by road.
And then?
We continue on horseback. Afghanistan's main roads are under Soviet control. We'll need to go around them. It'll be all narrow, winding paths through the mountains. We'll do better on horseback. It's a local guerrilla tactic. They use the higher ridges to avoid air recons. Then they charge down the mountains for ambushes. The Soviets still haven't devised a counter-strategy. Our time frame is only half as much as we really need. It's gonna be a tough march.
Better horses than boats.
Well, it'll make for good physiotherapy. Take the time to get used to that new arm.
While the Soviets have indicated they are not participating in the Los Angeles Olympics, primarily because the United States has made no attempt to guarantee the safety of the Soviet Union's athletes, the United States is increasingly demonstrating the belief that the issue has nothing to do with its preparations, and in fact this is retaliation for the Western nations' boycott of the previous Moscow Olympics. That concludes today's news.
That's quite some news.
The Soviet Union not attending the LA Olympics? Yeah. Andropov's death has changed some things. We're calling it revenge for the Western boycott of the Moscow Olympics.
Countries boycotted the Moscow Olympics.
Yes. In protest of the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan. Over 50 countries were absent. It's too bad I didn't get to see Yamashita's judo. When the 40th Army crossed the Amu River 4 years ago, détente went right out the window. The U.S. Congress chose not to ratify SALT II. And Reagan's hardline politics won in the presidency in a landslide. According to him, the Soviet Union's an evil empire.
The Second Cold War.
And there's been no end to regional conflicts and civil wars. Lebanon, the Falklands, Grenada, Iran, Iraq. The story never changes.
Egypt and Israel did sign a peace treaty. But then the driving force on the Egyptian side, President Sadat, was assassinated afterward. Apparently, his actions were considered a betrayal of his fellow Arabs.
Islamic extremists?
Yes. Fundamentalist extremists have been responsible for some bold acts of terrorism in recent years.
We've had extremist students in Iran take U.S. embassy workers hostage, and suicide bombings in Lebanon. Over 300 foreign soldiers stationed there have been killed.
But countries have yet to develop an effective means of dealing with terrorism. Afraid of losing their own men, they've pulled their forces out, handing private forces a golden opportunity.
Private forces?
Small armies with no national affiliation, working for the highest bidder. That's right, they got the idea from you. After Mother Base went down, they began spreading to meet the soaring demand. Miller's organization is just one of many PFs now. The entire world is after you. But at the same time, it needs you too. Miller told me about what happened in the Caribbean 9 years ago. You do remember Miller. You'd formed a private army with him. An army with no...
You've reached one day. They've got Miller locked up in that town. Check your iDroid for his location. I hope to hell he's all right. He's not your average client.
All I can do is tell you the facts as they were told to me. I've gone easy on you up until now. But this is where the hard stuff begins. 1974, the year before you entered your coma. You were in Colombia, operating with a small unit of men, basically mercenaries. Miller was among them. Miller was trying to find a way to turn his and your talents into a line of work. He was looking to start a business where you would fight on behalf of others around the world, those who needed military force. But the reality was, at that time, you didn't have enough gear to equip your own men. Then Miller came across this client. It was a huge job he was offering, but you had a shot at pulling it off. You accepted it and headed into Costa Rica. The client even threw in an offshore facility in the Caribbean. The mother base, that would be your new base of operations. Miller sure did have a head for business. As your mission went on, your unit grew and grew. More weapons, more money. Before you knew it, you were commanding 300 men. As the organization got bigger, your military powers swelled to match. It got so the international community couldn't afford to ignore you. You were just too damn successful for your own good. You, your men, had worn out your welcome. Everyone was out for you. East, West, First World, Third. It was only a matter of time before someone took you down. And that was XOF. Officially, they're an anti-terror unit under the CIA. In reality, they're Cypher's private strike force. They lured you to Cuba using Chico, the Nicaraguan revolutionary kid, and Paz, a mole who worked for Cypher as bait. While you were gone, XOF, posing as a nuclear inspection team, stormed Mother Base. At the same time, C4 they placed on the strut legs went off. The whole thing went down in minutes. XOF. Kisses and hugs followed by a big F you. All because of Miller's blind spot. A back door into Mother Base no one suspected. You remember a certain scientist. Huey was responsible for bringing the inspection team on board, giving the enemy a perfect opportunity to hit you at home. You were returning from Cuba when it happened. Mother Base came damn close to taking you with it into the Caribbean. Those of your men out on assignment returned right away. They refused to believe the wreckage in the water they found was Mother Base. But they checked the coordinates again and again, until reality finally settled in. You were supposed to die that day. That was XOF's primary objective. As far as most folks know, you did. The first doctor to see you wasn't even sure what he was looking at. Before they'd even finished operating, your men moved you to that hospital in Cyprus. It was a woman named Eva who arranged that. Rings a bell, huh? Most men in your condition would have been written off right from the start. But you survived. You went straight down to hell, and they pulled you out. Your eye wide open. Full of venom. The days of Naked Snake are long gone. Welcome back, Venom Snake. This world still needs you. Here, Snake, try this on. A prosthetic arm. Yeah, Miller was calling it the arm that wasn't there. The physiotherapy's going well. Your arm's bulked up enough for it to fit. There. Perfect. A little time with it, and it'll work better than the real thing. What do you think?
Huh. I can still feel my real arm.
Well, you better get used to this one quick. You have any pain?
Every now and then.
Where?
My fingertips. My left fingertips.
Sounds like phantom pain. Your brain still remembers your old hand.
Yeah.
What about your vision? Can you see okay?
Yeah, at the moment.
Now, the shrapnel in your skull is pressing on your optic nerve. I'm told any hard impact could have an effect on your visual cortex.
Yeah, the doctor mentioned that.
Your brain might process visual information incorrectly. In other words, you could have hallucinations. You might see things that aren't there, or not see things as they really are. You experience any of that?
I think so. When? Right after I wake up. Colors look faded.
Oh, you don't want to mention the whole hospital
Well,
thing?
that's not a major concern in and of itself, but it could mean the difference between life and death in the field. You'll need to watch out for that.
I will.
All right. You should continue your physio. We'll be arriving soon. It's the last chance you'll get.
They went to sleep over there. Why? Do they really just fall asleep? No, no, Snake. Oh, this looks to be some kind of housing. Didn't see anything. Shit, there's him over here. Oh no, he's not. Placement, bad spot. Where can I put you? Oh shit. Well, this is gonna turn into missing. Is there any way to take off the suppressor? I'm coming, Miller. Fuck.
That's where they're holding Miller.
Ow, ow, ow.
It's too dangerous to... The enemy's on full combat alert. Wait before you try to reach Miller.
Yes, I know that. Kill you all.
Outpost captured.
That's the only guy still left alive. Alright. Not the ideal way I wanted to do this, but sometimes you just gotta do the dirty. Miller.
God. No more use for me, huh?
Kaz, it's me. I'm here to get you out.
Snake.
They do something to your eyes? It's just bright as all.
What took you so long?
We'll talk, but not here.
You see this piece of huge shrapnel stuck in my forehead? Yeah, that's what took so long. Oh damn, they took his arm.
Arrived at Mother Base.
You've secured the target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location on your iDroid.
Mission info has been updated.
You look well. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit. Not so heavy anymore, right? Magic words, boss. I've been waiting 9 years to hear them. Kept you waiting, huh? Come on. Say it for old time's sake.
Alright, let's see if I can get you on the horse. Alright, perfect. Are you missing a foot too? Oh, fuck. That sucks. I think I hear the chopper. Let's get this. Oh, that's probably not very good for Kaz. He's smacking his stomach around.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Ahab, do you read me? This is Pequod. There's a gas covering the LZ. We can't land. Pulling back.
Are you kidding me? Get a chopper. Who cares about gas?
Gas. It's them.
What?
Boss, watch out. It's the Skulls. Don't let them find us.
Boss, whatever that mist is, it's all around you. We can't see through it. I'm changing the RV so it's outside the mist. Get over there. The chopper will be waiting.
Come on, horse. Don't fail me now. Oh god, I can't go that way. Is there any way that my horse could climb? Oh boy. They're actually moving now. I'm trying to get out of here. You can't Skyrim these rocks like in Skyrim. So. Fuck. Alright, what about the under the bridge? think that will the stealth work? Oh shit. What does Y mean? Does that mean just to get off the horse? Okay. Are they coming over here? They are. I'm just gonna try to make a break for it.
Yeah.
I'm seeing that. Oh, what the fuck?
Run, boss! You're not to lose him!
Holy shit, the fuck?
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
The mist is cleared, and it looks like they're gone.
What the heck is that? Can you explain?
That's the unit that attacked us before. They came at us real fast in the same kind of mist. Our men, survivors from 9 years ago, were wiped out in minutes. I don't know what they want, but it's them. No mistake.
All right,
Mission
put Miller in.
updated.
Do I get into? I guess not.
Gaining altitude.
Oh, what? Alright, well, see you back at base, horse.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Nice. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to cut this episode off at here. This one was actually a little long. Or maybe not, only 49 minutes, but anyways, yeah. I will catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.